So here I am cruising up to Beatstreet Records in Vancouver, going to shop for some disco grooves, funky beats. Yeah, this is the spot right here. If you look from about this half onwards, all this wax here is pretty much old used funk, old used disco. I mean, there's a few CDs over here. This is the gold mine for producers like me, because I'll dig through these, and even if the single itself isn't all that hot, if it's got some like over-the-top cheesy strings or I don't know, orchestrations that are just out of control, there might be that, you know, 4-bar drum loop or 2-bar or even a drum fill that you might buy the record for. Might cost you $4 or $5, but you never know when you're going to use that loop, so you like to stock up. Just because I know the crop here is a lot different than it is in Calgary where I shop, even though we've got great shops there too. Moving on over here, there's like another new trend that's going on, which is the disco re-edits. That's people taking these old kind of classic jams that haven't been released forever and are super rare and like are really hard to get a hold of, and they'll reissue them, basically bringing back the old sound with new production quality, great arrangements, DJ-friendly styles. That's a great place to start if you're just getting into the disco sound. It'll avoid a lot of the digging and a lot of like buying the crap that goes with digging for the actual old stuff. Although, to me, that's the funnest part, is discovering those gems that are like hidden in between all the really common stuff. Basically, that's covered all of the older stuff that's resurfacing. But then there's the other side of things, which are new producers taking the influence from the old stuff and crafting new grooves. My label Homebreakin is based around maybe catching a couple licks from these records, but we don't sample tracks right out like maybe the disco house guys did or whatever. We'll take inspiration from tracks, maybe build something around a riff, then take the original riff out and build another hook around it. What we're trying to do is take influence from the sounds of, you know, the late 70s, early 80s, that boogie, that rare funk, that rare disco stuff that has that real songwriting element but had that deep pocket, the real live instrumentation. Back downtown Vancouver, rolling deep with Neighbour, Homebreakin Records. We got the Church of Scientology. I don't know if they're into disco. Just a real quick question. So, what do you think? Disco, does it suck? Yes or no? Does disco suck? What do you think? How do you feel about disco? It's nothing serious at all. Alright. Totally hates disco. DJ U-Turn up in his home studio here. Yeah. Take a look in the alley, you'll see what kind of hood this man rolls in.